Vinny Caravella.
Alex Navarro.
Welcome to Eidolon.
Welcome to Eidolon.
Are you just taking everything I'm saying and just saying it in a gruffer voice?
Definitely not just doing that.
This is Eidolon.
Mother!
No, wait, no. That's way too punky. This is much more of a post-rock kind of thing. There's no... No. It's mostly vocalists, so it would just be a lot of ethereal-sounding guitars. Mogwai. Think Mogwai.
Okay, am I looking kind of... I have a funny face on right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm smelling funny cheese. I don't know, does this play?
I don't...
Mother!
This is Eidolon. This is a game that is available on Steam right now.
Right now? What is Eidolon?
That
aside from a game that's available on Steam right now.
is a valid question. I've spent a few hours in the world of Eidolon here, and I don't really know how to describe it other than to say it's a game where you walk around a lot and forage for stuff sometimes.
Show me.
All right, let's jump into the world here.
Oh,
so,
that's it. You're just in it.
Yeah, so I had to restart after playing for a couple of hours because for a long time I did not really know what to do in this game at all, and I was just kind of wandering across this vast landscape, which is modeled after, apparently, Western Washington.
Oh yeah? That's a lot of stars, man.
There are a lot of stars up there.
I would say it's full of stars.
Yes, my God. But so yeah, in terms of guidance and tutorial, there is almost none.
What if you jump off this mountain?
Well, I'll do that in a minute, but before we do that, I just want to kind of show you what I actually have to work with. When you start out the game, you have nothing.
How far is this in?
This is after me just kind of messing around for an hour.
Okay, so like you said, you restarted. You had played a bunch.
I had played a couple hours, did not really realize what I was doing.
And now you are an Idol expert.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that. So, when you explore the environment, actually, before I go in here, you have a couple of different things that you can pick up, which are these glowing orbs that you'll kind of see hovering off in the distance, and this is where you get your items. So here I've got some binoculars.
Ah, some binocs.
Look at them stars.
Yeah.
Here we have a fishing pole, which I cannot really use.
What you fishing for, bud? Catch anything today?
Would have been pretty great if I'd actually caught a fish. Here is a compass, sort of tells me where I am and what's going on, where I'm going, and then here I have a bow and arrow, which I can use to hunt.
Bow and arrows in your face. So it's interesting.
It's a survival game.
Yeah. Okay.
In that regard, in the way that many
doing
other
a great job.
Survival games are just put you in an environment and let you walk around and discover stuff. That is kind of what you're doing here.
Yeah.
But the conceit is you are in the post-apocalypse in this case.
In Washington.
You don't know anything about what's happened.
You just kind of woke up.
You just kind of woke up. You're just in this wilderness. There are animals, there's stuff, and there are also these like ruins of a society that you kind of don't know much of anything about outside of these things that you collect.
Oh, these notes. Okay.
Like these notes. This is the only one I found so far in this playthrough, and it alludes to some things that I have no real understanding of whatsoever.
So you didn't write. This is in your journal. You're finding these.
You're finding these. These are the remnants of the previous people that were there.
Great. Love it. You're hungry.
I'm hungry. We'll get to that in a second.
Pretty hungry.
So what I didn't realize when I was playing before, I was just collecting these things and I didn't really understand what they did. When you click on these, this sort of pops up. And I think this is there, like basically every time you click on that, that sort of tells you need to go in that direction.
That's awesome.
If you want to find the thing that this is associated with.
Like Old Town.
Yeah.
Wow, or do you need to go to space?
Or you need to go to space. I don't really know. I don't know which yet, because I honestly haven't had a good chance to really figure that stuff out. But
so the funny thing here is you're playing this, it is nighttime, obviously.
Yes.
I have no idea what this game looks like right now, except for the part where you pulled out your bow and the part where you pulled out your fishing pole, and they started looking not textured and very polygonal.
Yeah, it is an extreme, like, you know how Proteus sort of looked like MS Paint, but done in a really artistic way?
I might be selling Proteus a little short, but...
But it took simplified visuals and made something really cool and artistic out of it.
Okay,
This is the same idea, only it's a little bit more blocky, a little less scribbly than some of the stuff in that game was.
Well, I know you liked Proteus. And
I thought Proteus was neat. I didn't spend as much time with it as, like, Jeff and Brad did, but I thought it was neat.
Being crazy people.
I also picked up this map, which so far I have not actually figured out what any of this means other than
Speaking
here
of
is an
MS
area.
Paint.
Also, I can click on that tag, and that will send another one of these things off, and that's in a different direction. So there's another thing off there that this map is associated with.
Well, let's get moving.
Well,
survive, my man.
Hang on.
Okay.
So I'm hungry now.
Okay.
So in my backpack, here is what I have. I have some tinder, which I can use to build fires.
Yeah, I can't eat that.
No, you can't. But I have these mushrooms and these blackberries that I've been collecting, so I can eat one or both. Or let's just eat the mushrooms for now.
Oh boy.
I ate some mushrooms.
Okay.
Now I'm not hungry anymore.
No. But the music's kicking in.
I got this. I don't even really know what you do with this yet. Now you've also got this tablet thing, which I have not figured out what the purposes of is at all. This gives you some idea of what your status is, like if you injure yourself or if you're hungry or whatever, these icons will fill in and tell you what's going on.
Is this game out or
yes,
is this early access?
It is out.
Okay, so they are intentionally obscuring some of this stuff?
It is, yeah. Okay, now this is so this is new.
Yeah.
The last time I clicked on this filled up with nothing.
Okay.
I don't know what this is related to exactly, but this might be something to do with what's out there.
Okay.
We'll see. And then there's this other section, which I don't really know what this does.
Oh,
either,
that's that's where your games go.
All right, so it's dark. I can't really go anywhere yet. I can't see anything. I'm just gonna go to sleep for a little bit.
Just download.
Because you need to rest too. That's the other thing, is that if you get too exhausted, these little
you
poems,
ate those mushrooms?
These little poems pop up every time you go to sleep.
Okay.
And it always ends with Eidolon. So some sort of reference to Eidolon. So it's sort of like the Aristocrats, like every joke just kind of ends with something with Eidolon.
Eidolons.
Eidolon!
Oh,
hey!
Now we're in it. Now
All
I
right.
see the Protean.
So here we are. It's now daytime. I can't really see anything because it's very foggy. Thanks, Pacific Northwest. I do need to eat something again, so I'm gonna do that real fast.
Jamming on his guitar.
Yeah, so the soundtrack just kind of drifts in and out of this game. It's very, like I said, just a lot of real post-rock sounding guitars. It's like living inside a American Analog Set song or something, I don't know.
It's like living inside a flanger.
These are old, so I can't use them, but I can eat these.
Would you have that were old? Old berries?
Old, so the berries and the meat also that you collect will go bad if you don't eat it, so you can't just constantly store stuff.
Were they old or were they elderberries? You can't hear it because of the gate, but everybody's cracking up. They're just, it's like, they're all out. Hold on.
All right, so I got two possibilities here where I can go. There are these weird structures that are off over here. And
go there.
Well, so here's the other thing.
Okay.
The only other beacon that I found in this game that actually tells you kind of maybe where to go is this bird.
Bird's falcon?
The bird usually has led me to the items that I picked up and the other stuff.
That seems like a good way to go then.
So I can either follow those orbs or I can potentially follow this bird. I'm going to follow the bird for now.
Follow that bird.
I'm going to jump down from here. And this is going to hurt. This is going to injure me.
But why would you?
Because I wanted to show what happens when you injure yourself. You pass out for a little bit.
God and Eidolons.
And when that happens, you're injured, which means that you need to eat more often. You're more vulnerable to things like sickness.
When will you not be injured anymore?
After a while, you'll heal up. That's about all I got for you. I'm sorry.
When will then?
All right. So the bird's over here.
Oh, now it's raining. Now your wound's gonna get infected.
And we're gonna have a look out here. There's some stuff. Like, what is that? I don't know what that is. That's a whole thing out there. The bird seems to be leading me in this direction, so I'm going to go in this direction for the time being.
The bird's trying to kill you.
So, walking
is brutal now.
So now you press that button, and now I'm running, which you don't really notice the difference right off, but...
Can you take a fatal leap?
So far, I have not been able to actually kill myself. The only time I've come close to... I just hurt myself again, apparently, even though I didn't actually drop that far.
Oh, man.
Oh, and now it's dark. And now I'm falling again! Whoops!
You're not surviving the apocalypse right now.
I'm not doing... So my survival skills are poor. Let's eat some more mushrooms. How about that?
Yeah, that'll
heal me. Yeah. I'm still hungry.
I don't feel a thing now.
I'm still hungry, so let's eat these blackberries. All right, so at least now I'm not hungry anymore. But I have like 3... That's the highest injury rating I've had so far.
You're basically... Your legs are shattered. You're crawling... elbow crawling your way through the post-apocalypse. It seems kind of nice for a post-apocalypse.
It is. Well, this is presumably
post-post.
This is post-apocalypse. Okay. This is when nature has reclaimed everything.
Yeah.
So you really are just kind of out in the wilderness here, or at least this game's version of it. And the only way I can really describe just everything I've had with this game so far is just it's all incredibly serene.
Take it down. Say that again, man.
This is a really chill game, just in general.
And it was at that point that Alex became one with Eidolon.
It's just like...
The Eidolon!
I'm just hanging out here in the woods, man.
Gonna get you.
Feeling kind of Eidolon.
And Alex walked. So cold.
Yeah, the water is usually pretty cold, so you kind of don't want to stay in there for too long.
Too long.
One time I got kind of stuck in here in the water, and my life began to fade.
Began to fade.
And then some emo dude just comes in and starts screaming. Okay, so this is what it was guiding me toward is...
Oh, this orb.
This little orb here. So
yeah,
let's see what
up.
this gives me. Ooh, okay, so this is a whole new thing here. It's been half a moon since we left our blood in the storm and shadow of night. Oh wait, that's the letter from before. This is the new part.
I found a postcard.
Eleanor.
Eleanor from Olympus here.
Olympia.
Eleanor from Olympia here.
She wants to get involved in a goddamn art scene again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Whoop.
I'm feeling terrible.
It blasted off from you, went into space. It was showing you...
it was showing me where to go. But right now, I'm not in good shape, so I actually just need to build a fire and cool, like warm myself up, because I'm doing bad. All right, I'm building a campfire.
In the rain, doesn't matter?
No.
Okay.
And I need to fish, because...
In the fire?
Oh wait, I just put the fire out. There we go. And I need to fish, because I have no food, so...
Cool.
Let's do that real quick.
Is fishing hard?
No.
Okay.
It pretty much boils down to you just... Wait, I can't even...
Did you lose your mouse cursor?
I don't know. This is weird. It's... Oh, there it is.
There it is. There, fishing.
Oh, it's because I'm standing in the water. That's why.
Oh.
Sometimes the textures of the water do not always line up with exactly where you're standing. So sometimes it thinks you're in the water when it seems like you're on the ground.
Got it. Yeah,
this is not an early access game. This game is out, but the developers have been updating it since it came out.
Okay.
They've done some
work in progress
changes. Yeah, they've done some performance stuff to make it run a little better. Let's
kind of dig it, man.
I actually should have cooked that fish first, but then I decided to don't stand in the water. Don't stand in the water. Got it. Let's get another fish. Just for later.
Guitarist left.
Yeah, he had to go play a gig in Bellevue. So, all right. So I got another fish. I'm gonna sleep again because hopefully that will make me feel a little bit better.
I would like to play this with like Oculus Rift or something. Just chilling. My whole life in Eidolon. My life for Eidolon.
My life in Eidolon.
Fire's nice.
It's yeah, I'm hungry again.
But you're still wounded. I mean, whatever. You fell down a mountain. How do you cook it?
Why can't? There we go. Cook. I now have cooked fish. Eat the cooked fish.
I was just hungry.
I ate some cooked fish. I'm gonna catch another one because I just. Oh God, no! Don't stand in the water. Right. Sorry. Too close. It's real sensitive about that.
What else? What else can you do?
I can hunt if I can find some woodland creatures, which I will do as soon as I heal up here in a second.
Man, fishing's easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep one more time. See if that gets me to a place where I am feeling better. It's very dark out.
What is an Eidolon?
An Eidolon is, I think, a spirit of some kind, or it's like an idealized being, like sort of like a... I don't really know the full definition of it. That's my understanding of it.
I feel like they're from like a Keats poem or something. I'm thinking of a different word.
I think they existed like in, I want to say like Greek mythology before that.
Oh.
Unless Keats, was big into the Greek.
He was big into
Greek
the
scene.
Greek scene. There's that book Hyperion, which is like all about this like Keats poem, and I don't know.
I'm gonna sleep one more time, and if this doesn't do it, I'm just gonna go anyway. It'll at least be daytime, I think. So, yep, here we go.
And then he had a second book, which was called like Endymion. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'm confusing it with. Go poke yourself with the branch. Ow, 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 ow. That would be a crappy way to die in the post-apocalypse.
All right, where was I gonna go? Well, it's very foggy out, so I kind of can't tell anyway. But
you're not making that. You're not walking on grass.
It thinks I am.
Are you walking on grass?
I think I am walking on land. Okay.
Oh no! Hey, that guitarist is back. Let's just give him like.
Now this is not the only soundtrack song. There are actually others. This is the one that keeps popping up in this area. But it all kind of sounds like this. Like, it all definitely has that...
Oh, you mean in Eidolon?
Yeah, in Eidolon. It all kind of sounds just like this, more or less. Found another orb. What's up? What do we have here?
Earthquake.
Oh, there's a big earthquake of some kind.
Where was the earthquake?
I think it was in Washington, but it's tough to really say. Wound isn't looking so good.
Oh no! Now you've got 5 wounds.
Yeah, you generally don't want that.
Especially the wound to get worse.
This basically means that you have become infected. Now there are things you can get that will help disinfect.
Like what?
Like, I'm told that there are like beehives, and if you shoot those down, something in there, it can be used as a disinfectant.
Okay, honey is
I've never used that, but maybe that's
Clorox,
true.
Man.
I don't know.
Nope.
Got another fish. Let's just eat the raw fish. I don't even care. It's probably gonna kill me.
Hey, the fish ain't gonna kill you. Your septic wound will.
Yeah. I gotta find something at some point. But anyway, we're gonna go. See a bird around? Anything I should be following?
The bird took off, man.
Bird seems long gone. Bird's like, I'm done.
This guy's gonna die. I don't want to be here when he kicks it. Smells funny. Everybody will blame me.
Yeah. Look at my... I don't even know what direction I'm supposed to... See, that's the thing. Again, there is no tutorial in this game. There's no... Yeah, it's all about just exploring and kind of finding stuff in this world. I found one area that was just like 1 million ruined buildings, but in the context of this game, that was basically just like, here are a bunch of grids that are sort of loosely based, built to look like old buildings that have fallen over.
Okay, was there anything in there?
No, I mean, other than some orbs that I found in there.
Okay.
It's just another area.
But like, generally, have you found that like architectural or things that you see in the environment lead to more orbs? Like, is it something
in general? Yeah, when you find stuff like this, like ruins hanging around, like I found one area that was just like all those like hunting boxes that people have like out in the woods where you go and you like duck hunting. Like I found a whole section of those. And
they had more orbs there. Like, is it worth?
Yeah, sometimes they have more orbs there. Sometimes it's just a place to like hang out.
Oh,
like it's just. From what I understand, none of this is like randomly, or it's not procedurally generated every time you jump in. Like this isn't a giant environment that you can cross that has been built to look like this. So things aren't changing necessarily depending on who's playing it. Like it's all kind of where it is.
Like you could look up a map if you wanted.
Theoretically, yeah, but apparently the size of the environment is very large. Like the developers at the very least claim that it could take hours to walk across.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
You gotta build a shovel motorcycle, man.
All right, there's stuff over here. I'm gonna go to where this stuff is over here. You can see that there's some objects over here in the distance. Somehow I end up in the water there.
Oh, Alex, always in the water.
I'm gonna have to get in the water again probably to get over this stuff, aren't I?
You're like my son. If there's water, you're gonna wind up in it. Look, you have 5 death bubbles over there.
So far, I'm managing. Like, oh god, yeah, I'm just gonna die if I try and cross that. Oh, but I want to get over there.
Yeah, just try it.
All right, let's just see how long I can make it. Because the last time I tried to do this,
well, what happens if you die?
I don't know. I haven't actually died yet.
Hey, man, you're invincible. Just do it.
All right, see what happens. Because if you're too cold for too long, you will get hypothermia, and
now you're just freezing. It's good.
That is bad.
It's good to know if you're freezing, because if you're freezing, it means you don't have hypothermia, right? If you're shaken, okay, you're feeling terrible. You should probably get. Okay, now you got a blinking skull.
Yeah. So
I'm assuming that's probably not great.
You may notice that the frame is starting to close in a little bit. The last time I did this, I managed to get up just before.
Oh, really? Like a slip? I think you're going to make it. There's grass there.
There's grass, but there's water also. I'm still in.
You know that saying, where there's grass, you'll save your ass. So keep it moving, man.
Is that a saying?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's like an old-timey Long Island saying. You got this. I wonder if you can sit on one of these rocks.
Now I'm just thinking about old-timey Long Island culture. What was the colony culture like of Long Island?
Oh, it was very, very hectic and very tough. The original.
So close.
There were before we had moved out to the Hamptons. Mm-hmm. We towed all our IROC Zs out there. There was a very big exodus. A lot of people died.
That sounds rough.
Yeah.
All right, now I actually don't know where that thing I was looking for was. I wonder if it was just these trees I was looking at, which, that's dumb.
All right, warm yourself up. Go make a fire.
Yeah, let's make a fire. Let's warm myself up. I probably should try and find some wildlife or something to try and eat, because I don't really have any food stored at the moment. But
and the music's changed.
Yeah. I don't think that has anything to do with my health. I think that just has everything to do with different environment, different area, different stuff. Let's bring up one of these things, and let's see if we can... Because I have a feeling it's going to take a really long time to get to where any of this stuff is. Like anything that this thing might be guiding me toward.
It's so hard to tell, though, right?
Yeah.
Like you have no... So far, I have not had any sense of, like, distance concerning that stuff, right?
At one point, I just left myself like auto-walking for like 20 minutes straight.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. There's an auto-walk key?
There is an auto-walk key. I think they just added it. It wasn't in the first build.
And a couple of people were like, hey man, you know,
it takes a really long time to get anywhere in this game.
I might go like build a deck or something, so if you could just like put auto-walk in there. I was thinking of maybe taking a trip to Australia.
I'd like to find some animals or something, because there are like bears that are around. Those can attack you. I've seen coyotes. I've seen foxes.
That's cool. Well, you definitely look like you're in some wooded area.
Yeah, so hopefully there's something around here. It'd be nice to actually find an animal.
But there's no, at least you have not encountered yet, like you don't get an axe, you're not chopping down trees.
So far, every item I've encountered is these 4.
Okay.
That I can actually use.
You're not Minecrafting your way through this world.
No, there's no construction, like no crafting of anything as far as I'm aware. At least not up to this point in the game.
Right.
This is a mood piece. I mean, this is just a game where you go in and you just want to walk around a nice environment. It's all ambient nature effects and post-rock and just like pretty nature scenes.
Yeah.
I guess there is a story that you're piecing together here,
which is awesome. Like I really appreciate that. I'm actually kind of way into this.
It is really like the story pieces are way scattered apart. Like they're all over the place, and there is a lot of environment to traverse. So,
well, I say let's make a beeline for these look like pine trees over here.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get up here.
Conifers. That's where bears like to hang out. Have you? And you said you haven't died, but you been hit by a bear or anything?
Yeah, and that gives you an injury. Basically, that's another injury. I think if you get too many injuries, or too many of those injuries become infected, you eventually die. Again, I still have not died yet. So.
Maybe it's not a game about death. Maybe it just makes the experience not so great.
I would hazard to guess that if you died, you probably just end up back in somewhere near where you. Because this does not have like save games either. It's just one of those things where it's like you bring up. Too tired to run, starving. Oh god, yeah. So I'm not doing so great now.
You're tired, you're hungry, and you're drunk. You got bubbles.
I don't know. I think that just means I have an infection of some kind, or something's not good. So yeah, obviously I can't run anymore. Let me build another fire and see if I can sleep a little bit. I do need to find some food though.
Oh right. Oh, forgot about that.
At some point. All right, I'm no longer.
And you can write your own notes. Is that what that little scribble pad is?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't actually done anything with this yet.
Hi. Oh wow, look at you.
So yeah, this is
somebody finds that note, they're just not gonna be helpful.
Let me try sleeping. See what happens. Maybe I'll wake up dead.
But then, like, who's gonna find your note that was like DY DY DY? Oh,
still feeling terrible.
Wow, look how dark it is over here.
Yeah, but look at that sky, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you been attacked at night by anything? Can you bring a torch?
There's not been a torch that I've been able to find. Okay, so I'm awake.
Yeah, you do need to find some food.
I really need to find some food. Anything will do. Seriously, I'll just eat some more of those damn mushrooms if I can find them.
Do they kind of stand out in the environment? When you
a little bit. Like there. Okay, got the 3 mushrooms.
Oh, you just walk over them?
Well, you have to pick them up.
Oh, is there a key?
There's just a button you press.
Oh, okay.
Starting to feel a bit better. Eat the rest of the mushrooms. That gave me something. So I'm not completely starved yet, but I should probably collect some more mushrooms.
Awesome.
Basically, just imagine me just running across this field, just grabbing mushrooms as I go, not stopping for nothing.
No, yes. No, mushroom.
Another mushroom.
Like, don't even feel the pain anymore from your injuries.
I feel nothing.
And Alex found the mushrooms.
Still not enough, but at least that was something.
And they were delicious.
At some point, I do need to actually find out if one of those orbs actually leads to something. Let me not get to that today.
And I found a mushroom.
Thanks, Eddie Vedder. Didn't starve to death today. Running out amongst the trees. Getting them blackberries so you don't die.
Eidolon spoken. Yeah.
Today.
Boy, that would be really annoying to just be trapped with Eddie Vedder.
God, yeah.
Singing his own songs over and over again.
But he's only singing the Into the Wild soundtrack because he thinks that would be thematically appropriate.
Like
and
constantly.
It's just like, God damn it, that's not what we want to hear out of you.
And then
just sing Even Flow, for God's sakes.
Sing that Black Hole Sun song. I know it wasn't you, but man.
Yeah.
Sing that one.
Remember Candlebox? Those guys were pretty cool.
Remember Temple of the Dog?
Yeah,
he was a weird project.
Yeah, I was in it.
That's good. Like you're Eddie Vedder off.
Yeah.
You know, casual
when
Vedder.
He's off the clock.
Yeah. Whatever happened to Chris Cornell?
He's still around.
Yeah, they still doing stuff?
He did some solo stuff for a while. Soundgarden got back together last year.
I like Soundgarden.
Thing. Yeah, they all hate each other, but who cares? Those albums were pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the, Super Unknown tape pretty much glued into my tape deck for a long time. Mushrooms.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Pearl Jam was pretty good too, but talking about Soundgarden, I think I liked their sound a little more.
They were just, they were, I don't know, I think they were a more interesting band. Oh, I see another orb.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go to that. Oh, I know where I am. This is actually, those aren't actually orbs. These are just like fireflies.
Can you collect this stuff on the ground here?
No, these are not collectible. Okay. But this is a really pretty area.
This is.
I remember being here before.
Wound seems to have healed.
All right, most of my wounds have healed. That's great. I'm doing great. Everything's great.
Look, you came. Maybe this is like healing water. You should go in that water. I bet that water heals you.
Maybe. Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not even cold here.
Nope. This is like
This is happy healing water.
The magical springs of Tamagonka.
I went and looked around like the forums on Steam for this game, and they're the usual people who are just like, whatever, man, this looks like a game I could have made myself. And it's like, you know what? This is a simplified art style, but they do something really cool and pretty with it. I'll give them that.
Every time I see that stuff, it's like, why didn't you? You should have made this game yourself.
Yeah, go ahead. Make this giant sprawling area that you can wander around and make it somewhat interesting.
Because, like, I think this looks pretty cool.
Because, like, as hands-off as this game is, I have enjoyed just kind of wandering around it and seeing stuff.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of the appeal of Proteus. And the thing I didn't like about Proteus was it was a little too just open.
Yeah.
And this at least seems to have a little narrative built in, which
I did not even really discover for the first hour I was playing it. Like, I really did not understand what the point was until I went and read some stuff and was like, oh, wait a minute, these things actually have a purpose.
Well, that's cool that at least people watching this quick look will have that knowledge going in.
Let me just see if I can find one of those things real fast.
You gonna try and
try?
Okay. Hey, that didn't go.
This might just take too damn long, but we'll see.
At least it didn't skyrocket into the sky.
Well, it's still taking me in a direction where I can't really go because this is just like a sheer.
Oh, crapper.
Yeah, so I think I have to go around this, which is
the mountain.
Let me see if there's maybe a different one. Maybe Eleanor's thing is not in the. No, that's going to a place that I can't.
That was even, but it might be even closer.
All right, let's just let's see what else we got. We've done Eleanor. Ada. Where's Ada?
Oh,
man, that's all right. What about Old Town? Anything? Nope. They just really want me to go that way.
All right. Well, wait. Yeah. How about this way?
Yeah, I still have to go around all this, but yeah.
Maybe you'll see a bear.
Be nice. Be nice if there was some wildlife around here. The wildlife doesn't seem super populous. Like it doesn't seem like there's a lot of it.
Hey, maybe the wildlife's got to survive. It's post-apocalypse.
Yeah.
I saw that. Oh, what the heck was that game with the cats and the dogs that survive in the streets?
Oh, Tokyo Jungle.
Yeah, I saw Tokyo Jungle. It's tough out there.
That's exactly how it's going to be.
Boy, oh boy. That makes me bummed out.
Yeah.
Because I would want to watch that as like a reality show.
Have you played very many of these like survival type games?
I touch them. I don't know, play is probably not the right word. Like once in a while I'll touch them if they're free to play or if somebody has shared their Steam account or something, I'll check them out for sure. But I don't usually spend that much time in it because there are so many at this point. It's tough for me to spend the time I would need to kind of really dig in,
Yeah, it's just
some take a long time.
It's just kind of interesting to me that this is the trend now, like that this type of game is a trend. Like I don't understand. It's weird to me that this like generational thing where these games about just kind of existing in a world and just foraging for yourself have become this popular thing. Like that doesn't sound like survivalism. Doesn't sound like a hot thing.
What? Are you kidding? No, you're kidding. It's great. Do you count like Don't Starve in that category?
I mean, to a degree, yeah.
Okay, I played a bunch of that.
Yeah.
I actually, I enjoy that stuff. Yeah, I like making something from nothing, right? I like building like a kind of little empire, if you can, if they let you.
I'm just wondering if this is like the result of some kind of weird generational anxiety about the state of the world, and just
interesting. Wow.
This is them. This is an audience of people who
trying to take control of something,
or at the very least, like are just kind of trying to suss out whatever feelings they have about the future by just kind of. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably talking out of my ass.
I know this music is complimenting you real well here.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
I might just be talking out of my ass.
No, I gotcha. Like an unknown future. How will you survive?
Yeah.
Like unplug. Where's your iPad? You don't have an iPad, man.
Well, no actually, internet. Well, you kind of do because you have this thing which sort of looks like a tablet. I think. I don't know.
Your Lux.
Yeah.
You got good signal. You got a lot of bars.
Yeah. I still don't know what this. I assume this is like an image from the society before everything fell apart. I just don't know where that was.
Namaste.
Yeah, namaste. I don't know. I just find this kind of stuff fascinating.
Yeah.
I've never really gotten into playing these kinds of games on my own, but I find the idea behind them interesting.
That was a really interesting. I like your little theory. You should pop one of those things again. Now you're on top of the mountain. See if they've changed directions.
Oh yeah.
Waypoints.
Where's that? Oh, I'm gonna back out of this. Take me to this. Take me to
the river.
Let's say Old Town. Where's that going? It's going this way.
Woo! Old Town. Oh, right. Well,
heading off in this direction.
Okay. You definitely won't get hurt going down here. Man, this would be great if this is back where you started. Yeah, man! Whee! You did it, bro! You go!
I think
Free
this is
falling!
actually exactly where I was.
Okay.
I just ended up back where I was.
Oh, God.
Now it's dark.
What a horrible way to wake up.
Yeah.
It's dark and your bone popped out of your leg. Like, maybe...
Don't really have any food.
Maybe they'll find out you're not, like, really human. You're an alien that's crashed. Maybe you can walk through the water.
Yeah, I just ended up exactly where I was. Oh, well.
When's a Rift coming out, man? When are they going to start selling that stuff?
Soon, I hope.
Like, it'd be cool just to be immersed in this whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Maybe a different controller, not a keyboard, but... Yeah.
This is
your wound seems to
this is the kind of world I just like. If I know I'm gonna die, I just want to wander out into a place like this and just hang out there until it's over. You know,
totally
just something kind of peaceful and chill, misty.
Just a little red fern pops out from your grave.
Until a bear shows up and then chews my face off, which that's not nearly as serene.
Maybe you can bargain with the bear, like, hey, can you just like wait?
Oh,
what?
I see a crow. That's usually a sign that there's something in the area. Let's follow this guy, and then we'll probably call this quits.
Okay.
See where he takes me, at least.
Oh, you got Skyrim your way up this, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, you did it.
I did it. Which way are you taking me, bird? Where did you go?
See him? Oh, he's above the treetops. I think he... Oh,
I don't have to go up here, do I? Because that's not going to work. Oh, no, he's over there.
Crow!
He does, in fact, want me to go up there. That's not... I don't... Crow, you can fly. I can't. So I kind of have to go around this... Some of these mountains and hills, I have been able to kind of find ways to walk up.
Oh, really? Like this steep?
But not this steep, usually, and this one doesn't seem to really want to cooperate. So, no, yeah, this one just really doesn't want me to go. Why
don't you go like a minute or two this way and...
Yeah, I'm gonna head this direction. See what I can get.
Sounds like beginning of polar.
But I've ended up on like mountaintops. Where I started at the beginning of this quick look was just like an old, what looked like a fire tower. But other than finding one of those orbs there, I didn't really, like, it's just, you know, there are just little pieces of the remnants of society kind of floating around that you walk into. Where's the bird? I don't even see the bird anymore.
So I kind of always had laughed about, like, you know, some of the post-apocalypse style things I had seen, you know, like nature reclaims the earth, like in like 20 years, 30 years.
Yeah.
And the house my wife and I bought, it was ivy in the backyard, and holy cow, in like a year, that ivy.
It was ivy, though. It wasn't like kudzu or anything.
No,
like
no,
that.
it was, I don't know what kind of ivy, but it wasn't kudzu. We didn't need to get goats or whatever. But like,
yeah, all right.
Holy cow, man! There was like an abandoned car in the back, or a car that like the previous owner hadn't used. Ivy inside the car.
Does not take long.
Holy cow! It like really took over everything, and like I totally believe it. I believe that the, you know, nature can reclaim, and it's powerful. You know, like that stuff.
This is why we need to destroy nature now while we can.
Just pave it over, man.
Yeah, we have to destroy it before it destroys us, right? That's generally
we're at war.
That's the law of nature, right?
Yes.
Is destroy it before it destroys us.
We need to make styrofoam guns that just shoot raw styrofoam.
Yeah.
Onto
styrofoam and plastic forks.
Yeah, and 6-pack rings to shoot them into the ocean. Just cover. 6-pack ring bomb onto the ocean. No, it's amazing. Like, it's amazing to watch nature reclaim stuff too, because it'll just break concrete. Like tree roots will just break through concrete.
Right.
Like, give it enough time. Yeah, we have no chance. And it's important to remember, I think, that like, hey man, we're kind of tenants and renters here on this planet.
Pretty much, yeah.
You can push, but you ain't never gonna push hard enough. Oh, the music's got my back on it.
Tinder is not what I need to be finding right now, but there is a lot of it over here.
This game makes you think, man, you know?
Well, I mean, yeah, because there's not really a whole lot else to do, if I'm honest. It's not really a slam against the game, it's just that you're just... What else are you gonna do while you're walking around this place?
Fair point.
Yeah.
Kind of wander inside your mind.
Yeah, this is a game that puts you alone with your thoughts more than anything else. Just contemplate.
I like that as like a tagline.
Just the world, man.
Eidolon really makes you think, ... because there's not really much else to do. Well, do you want to pop out here?
Let's just get off this hill real fast and just see what's over here. Maybe I can...
I bet if you had a map, you'd see that you've just been like circling around.
Well, I almost assuredly have been, but you know, I kind of want to just get over to where this view is here and I can see some stuff.
That's pretty.
All right, so this is straight up like this is the view I was looking at before.
Okay.
Like this is some of the stuff I was seeing before.
Cool.
I don't know how much distance, like how much of the world they actually rendered out here. I don't know how much.
Like, can you touch all that stuff in the background?
I mean, theoretically, you can walk to anything that you can see.
That was a big theme this year.
Yeah.
You see it, you can get to it.
And I like that. I think that is a cool thing for developers to be striving for.
Yeah. Like that big mountain over there.
Yeah.
That's a chill game, man.
Yeah, it's cool. I just, you know, this is definitely like a neat thing to mess around with, you know, when you just kind of want to like relax a little. I don't want to say this is a good game to smoke weed and get high to, but you know, you can infer whatever you want.
Hey, if you're in one of those states where it's legal to do that sort of thing, go crazy. Do
Washington is one of those states.
Washington,
just saying.
Now you know why the apocalypse happened.
Yep. Too much weed.
Everybody got too high, too mellow.
Everybody smoked a whole bunch of that sticky icky,
yeah.
And then just, I don't know, nuclear bombs or something.
Man, we don't need these nukes. Let's just get rid of them. I know a friend. He's got a big backyard. We can throw him back there.
The storyline, what little pieces I've picked up, seem to suggest that there's some sort of either aliens or just an evolutionary...
We saw some earthquake thingy.
Yeah, there's an earthquake, but there was also some stuff involving another group of people that were sort of separate from normal human culture. But they don't, like, none of what I saw really, like, explained what those were.
Those anti-dopers.
Yeah.
The thing we did do in the beginning was cross a giant body of water, which we have not recrossed. So I can't imagine we're back to the beginning.
Unless this is the body of water.
But you'd be on the other side of it, because we haven't recrossed unless when you passed out, something happened.
It's also possible that I looped around it.
You think that's possible?
That is because these are the things that I was looking at before, those giant trees in the background.
Yeah.
I think that's what I was trying to get to before. So yeah, this is a real easy game to get lost in, both literally and figuratively.
Alex, this is not your save, right?
I mean, this is a save.
But you're not going to come back to this probably on this computer, right?
No, probably not.
Okay, let's go walk into the middle of the water.
And just end it all right here?
Well, you know, let's close our eyes and let the music play us out.
Let the sweet embrace of death just envelop us.
Find your way. Follow the crow, Alex.
I'm following the crow.
And Alex followed the crow.
I'm following the crow.
And he followed the crow.
Where was the crow taking me?
And Alex followed the crow. Yeah. And the crow
flew on.
Nobody heard from Alex again. They heard tell of a note left that said D-Y-Y-Y, D-Y-Y, D-Y-Y. But nobody knew why. They say that crow speaks Alex's name if you listen real carefully.
I don't know how to make a cawing sound and say the word Alex at the same time. Those two things, I just can't do that.
Alex! No, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
I'll just stay here. Stop here. This is nice.
I'm dying, Vinny.
No, you're not.
No, I'm actually dying.
Alex, this is Eidolon.
This is Eidolon. It's $15. It's on Steam now.
Thanks, Alex.
Thanks,